and thanks for joining Basingstoke Salvation Army's daily battle drill with me, Lieutenant Rob. For more information, go to www.equippinghispeople.com/daily-devotional. Hello, and welcome to Battle Drill for this week. This week we focus on our willingness to obey God's call, in whatever form it might come, loosely based on material written by Captain Ian Stanley and Cadet Miriam Smith, and provided by the Candidates Unit. You can catch up on yesterday's sermon for Candidate Sunday, Captain Jonathan and Lieutenant Armour Bearer, at www.equippinghispeople.com/sermons. Let's read together our passage for this week. It's Luke chapter 22 verses 39 to 46, and today I'm reading from the Passion Translation. The Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus left the upper room with his disciples, and as was his habit, went to the Mount of Olives, his place of secret prayer. There he told the apostles, "Keep praying for strength to be spared from the severe test of your faith that is about to come." Then he withdrew from them a short distance to be alone. Kneeling down, he prayed, "Father, if you are willing, take this cup of agony away from me. But no matter what, your will must be mine." Jesus called for an angel of glory to strengthen him, and the angel appeared. He prayed even more passionately, like one being sacrificed, until he was in such intense agony of spirit that his sweat became drops of blood dripping onto the ground. When Jesus finished praying, he got up and went to his disciples and found them all asleep, for they were exhausted and overwhelmed with sorrow. "Why are you sleeping?" he asked them. "You need to be alert and pray for the strength to endure the great temptation." Amen. Do you have a particular place you go to pray? A special spot where you often feel the presence of God? At the opening of his account of Jesus praying in the Garden of Gethsemane, on the night of his arrest, trial, and eventual death, Luke tells us he went, as usual, to the Mount of Olives to pray. Some of you may well have visited this place on a trip to the Holy Land. I'm told the Mount of Olives was located just east of Jerusalem. Its southwestern slope is an olive grove called Gethsemane. From here, Jesus could see the whole of the city of Jerusalem in full view. It must have been a lovely place to pray. Jesus would have felt quiet and peaceful, being some way from the bustle of the city. But his vantage point would have given him a pointer to his prayers too. The people who lived and worked in Jerusalem, and the events he knew would unfold in the city in the coming hours. Finding a quiet, secluded place like the Garden of Gethsemane can be difficult in our modern world. Our lives are full of noise. At home, many of us will have the television or radio on, or have our headphones in just to get rid of the silence. If you've got children, I suspect that quietness and solitude seem an impossible dream. When you go out, almost every place seems to have background music playing. In some places, it seems beyond background. However difficult it is, each of us needs to find a quiet place and time to meet with God. Jesus made it a habit, so should we. How can we hear God's call on our lives if we never find the time to be silently in his presence? Maybe today you can pray with me the words of Catherine Baird in song number 615 in the Salvation Army songbook. "O love, invisible before, I see thee now, desire thee more. When Jesus speaks, thy word is clear. I search his face and find thee near. I come to thee with quiet mind, thyself to know, thy will to find. In Jesus' steps my steps must be. I follow him to follow thee. As you continue about your day today, why not think through these questions? Where do you go to pray? Why is that place important to you? And is using that place to pray a good habit? Or do you need to find a new place? I'll see you again for another battle drill. We hope you've been encouraged and equipped by this daily devotional. Why not find us on Facebook or Instagram by searching for Basingstoke Salvation Army? And join us again soon for another daily battle drill.